everybody, and welcome to Grindcast. We have a very special episode this week because we have a very special guest on the show. As always, I'm Matt, and today we have...
Will.
Bree.
And Jason.
All right. So Bree is here because we have Taco Cat on the show.
The Oliver Taco.
Oliver Taco. He doesn't like us, though.
Yeah, he
certainly does not.
He's so over this right now.
He's like, I'm staying in my little hut. Oh. He'll come out eventually.
Yeah.
So, what do you like for people that don't know? You want to tell them a little bit about Taco Cat and how you started it? And
well, I have an Instagram for Taco. He's Oliver Taco on Instagram. He has 115,000 followers. Crazy enough.
Jeez.
People love
So yeah, I take
People love
pictures
cats.
of my cats and put them on Instagram, and for whatever reason, people like them.
How many of your followers are Japanese?
85%.
I think I have a wide variety of.
Well, we're introducing him to more Japanese
Yeah,
followers.
we have
'cause
Japanese
we have
listeners.
Japanese followers, so...
Oh really?
Yeah, we have Japanese listeners.
Awesome.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes, we
we're
do.
big in Japan for some reason.
He's real wide-eyed right now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a little ticked off.
I can tell.
For the duration of the questionnaires, guys, you might hear my dog barking in the background.
Yeah,
It's just, we're at to deal with it this time
But
around.
she's got to understand, she's been on the show before.
A lot,
and
actually.
she didn't really contribute a lot last time other than almost spilling tea everywhere, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She had her chance.
Yeah.
You know, we have to
She
bring
had
in-
her moment in the sun.
Yeah, I mean, not like we're bringing my amazing barking dog over. That's Klaus Bacon. He's on Facebook.
He has 1 million followers.
He's got
He's too popular for us.
1.1 million followers now. So, Oliver Taco. Oh, he actually looked at me. That was cool. I feel like I'm in like presence of a celebrity here.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
He's doing that awesome head
How
bobber thing.
old is Taco?
Taco is 9.
Wow.
Yep, 9 years old. Technically, he's a senior, but he doesn't act like
He's
it.
doing good.
Yeah.
Aw. You're hearing him and don't know what to think. You're hearing her call my female dog a him again.
I'm sure he hears Meowgie too.
Yeah, probably. So I was curious, what made you come to the name of Oliver Taco?
Well, I got him when he was 4 months old, and he came with the name Taco, so I was just
okay.
like, well, he knows the name, 4 months old. He
Gotta
should
give
know
him a
his name.
formal name, though.
Yeah. The month before I got him, my great-grandfather, who was named Oliver, passed away.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to name an animal after him because he was a pretty cool guy.
Aw.
So, yeah, that's how Oliver Taco came about.
That's cool. So what inspired you to start the page, like the Instagram page and the Taco Tongue Tuesday, and which is very popular with everybody on social media.
Yeah.
It's got its own hashtag.
It does.
It's true.
I don't know. I'm a crazy cat person, and I'm kind of obsessed with my own cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll just...
You can't be a crazy cat person unless you have at least 10 cats.
Okay, so maybe I'm not that crazy.
Otherwise, you're just an internet person.
Okay, so I'm just an internet person.
An internet person, not a personality. It's
Glad
an
we're,
internet
we're
person.
laying down the rules here for it.
You got one cat. You're an internet person.
I have one cat, so I guess I'm an internet person, I guess.
Yeah.
But
He does not like you, Matt.
So yeah, I just started posting pictures of my cat. He had a Facebook before then, and it wasn't really doing too hot. So I was like, oh, I'll just make him an Instagram.
Because no one goes to Facebook for pictures.
No.
You
So
go to like things. That's it.
exactly, and make blog posts, and he doesn't really have much to say. So yeah, just started posting pictures, and then the Taco Tuesday originated because he sticks his tongue out like all the time. When he's pretty relaxed, it just pops out.
Except when there's
Probably
trapped
won't see that
animals.
today.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
when there's barking dogs.
yeah, today the tongue is staying in. This is not Taco Tongue Thursdays, so
No. So yeah, then I just started posting them only on Tuesdays because I had so many. I was posting them like every day, and I thought that was kind of excessive.
Oversaturation.
Yeah.
You don't want to get too much of that.
Yeah.
So was he always so calm for you to dress him up in costumes and everything?
Yep, since day one.
That is amazing, actually.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with the fact that he grew up with my Rottweiler. So they palled around a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like him just being around a dog from so young.
They picked up each other's mannerisms.
Yeah, kind of made him more laid back.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I seen you had the one where you have him like in a like Halloween. He has a mask on and a hat and everything. Oh, like my cat would just be like,
Oh, if I put a sweater on Gretel, she will fall over. Like, she acts as if her legs are broken. She just goes to walk and then just goes,
yeah,
like, just slams down on the ground.
like it kind of angers me to think like, because I think I gave my cat a pretty good name, but he just would not pull any kind of like internet presence because he's just so unlikable.
Now, Taco has done a little bit of work with Purina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little deal with Purina Pro Plan. We were posting photos featuring their logo and their food. We did that for a couple months.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah, she's just drama.
She's jealous.
She's Thai drama.
Yeah, so we had a deal with them. That ended, I guess, last year sometime. Now we just finished up a deal we had with PetSmart, actually, to help promote pet adoptions, which I think
That's
is awesome because I
That's a
adopted
good
him.
thing.
So, yeah.
I had seen somebody done T-shirts for you.
Yes, Yippee Cat Yay is a company out in California.
He's like, I'm going in.
Yeah, he's out.
I'm going in the crevice.
Yeah, I contacted them not to make shirts, but just how to get started, because it's something a lot of people had asked me about. And thankfully enough, they were willing to make the shirts, and they were like, oh, just give us a few
People just
ideas. And
came to you and were like, I need a shirt of your cat.
yeah, so thankfully they made them, and I think that was about a month and a half ago.
So can anybody buy one if they want one?
Yes,
Okay.
yippiecatyay.com. You just go to their shop, and then you see the little Oliver
Awesome.
Taco collection of shirts.
You have your own subsection.
Yeah.
I seen that you also had, I guess, was it a fan that did it for you? It was almost like the Starbucks coffee tumbler.
Yes.
That had the...
It was another one of our Instagram friends. She makes coffee cups. She has her own little Etsy shop, and she contacted me one day and was like, oh, hey, can I make you an Oliver Taco's mom mug? And I was more than thrilled, because Oliver Taco anything is always cool.
True indeed.
That's pretty cool. Somebody needs to make me a Grindcast mug.
Why are you looking at me?
I guess I'm running the idea past you. Make sure it's
okay.
Would you drink out of one if you got one too?
Yeah, I drink tea while we do the show.
You get a Grindcast mom cup. Grindcast mom.
You could get, like, Grindcast cat food bowls. Taco could use one of those.
That'd be awesome.
Your
great.
dog
Indeed.
and cat could eat out of them.
Whoever's listening that has the powers to do that.
Powers that be.
The powers that be.
The pet food bowl people. Get right on that, please.
So, and you also were in a magazine recently, right? They came to your place and they interviewed you?
Yes, Meow Quarterly. They are an online cat magazine. They're freshly new. This was their first summer edition. Thankfully, he was featured in that. They also contacted us about coming down, and they interviewed us and put us in their little online section. They actually have their fall edition coming out, but
They wrote a nice article. I read it.
they did. It was very nice. I think they want to go to paper copies at some point, but for now it's just online only.
And do you have something else that's on the horizon? I remember saying you posting something about.
Yeah.
Or are you not allowed to talk about that?
No, I can't talk about it.
Like secret stuff. I know you famous people and your secret dealings.
You want to be like Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Chelsea White, she's an MTV producer for Girl Code. She also has a web show called Show Me Your Kitty.
I'm 30, so I can't be on MTV.
Yeah.
Grindcast will never be on MTV. I'm too old.
No, we've been back and forth emailing. Between her schedule and mine, we're just trying to find a date for her and her crew to come down and shoot an episode at our little apartment. So
That's cool.
Yeah, in the horizons.
That's really cool.
We just don't have a set date for it yet.
That's awesome. Well, because of that article, I know where you live now. Not in a, not in a, like, I know where you live kind of. But it was like, yeah, you actually live very close by to
Yeah, it's only 15
our studio in the
minutes.
sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem. Taco's causing some.
He is real curious right now.
Well, I mean, it's cats.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not?
You can't spell curious without cat.
Now, I obviously have known you for a while, and I know you have other animals as well.
Yes.
What are the other animals that you have?
Yes. So we have Dexter. He's my other cat, and then we have Winston.
What's his full name?
Dexter Purrington.
Yeah, I love Purrington.
And then we have Winston, who's my rabbit.
And he has a problem.
Yeah, he has a problem.
It's not an addiction problem. Let's just get that out of the way
mental or an addiction.
Well, actually, he does have an addiction with mounting Dexter, but that's another story. So yeah, Dexter.
This is a PG-13 show, miss.
Yeah, PG-13.
I don't think that's the first time it happened, because I believe Mr. Miyagi crossed with a bunny, because he sits like rabbits do, and whenever he runs, he hops. Like, he doesn't run like a cat. He uses his back legs to propel more than his pulling with his front. Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
got yourself a hybrid.
this might actually be something normal that we don't know of as human beings.
Maybe.
That happens in the wild constantly. It's just ocelots and rabbits just going at it.
Just banging each other.
Yeah. You don't know. You don't know what happens out there.
I don't, apparently. At a loss.
Go outside once. You'll be surprised what you see.
I've been out there. Not that great.
But yeah,
I'm sorry. It's like Jason's official quote from a wild.
I'm trying to drive this away from cross-species mating.
I'm trying to pull it in closer.
I mean, it is possible. We were actually talking the other day.
She's a vet. She knows.
We were talking about what would happen.
I'm talking
if they would
about
mate.
science.
Could be a cat-rabbit hybrid somewhere.
Would that be a cabot?
Stop it.
Or it could be a rat.
No, I think that
it could
actually
be a rat.
exists. I think a cabot actually exists.
It's a
Really?
type of cheese, actually. So yeah, he keeps trying to mount Dexter.
Yes.
And
and-
I mean, Dexter has dreamy eyes, so I can totally see.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I'm so, like I said this to him before. Like, that is a cat who has seen some shit.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
pictures of that cat, he's just like, man, if you seen what I seen.
Yeah, he definitely talks to like the paranormal world or something. 'Cause,
I believe it.
yeah.
He looks like that fucking kid from Sixth Sense? Yeah.
I see dead people.
It's like, guys, please tell me you see that Gettysburg officer over there. Here's some treats. So, I guess they got in a scrap then, huh?
Yeah, I always try to monitor them when they're together. Usually they're mounting each other, so that's not usually
Each
a big deal.
other?
Yeah.
Is that a one-way deal?
Oh, so
no,
he
Dexter also mounts Winston.
They trade.
It is a
so he
two-way
prefers to
street.
probably be the pitcher then, and that's what gets him mad.
Yeah, so I guess Dexter bit his ear, and now it's necrotic and gonna slough off.
Oh,
That's what's gonna happen.
so slough. I'm not.
Like degloving.
Yeah.
Did you look that up after we
No,
talked
I
about
didn't
that?
look that up.
Oh, it's so gross.
It is really gross. Thankfully, it's not going to be his whole ear, but about midway on his ear.
Oh, that
it's
sucks.
very necrotic. It's,
Oh, and he has to wear the cone of
Black
shame.
yeah, cone of shame. He's not too happy about that.
Oh, why would you be?
Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna look more badass though, because he's gonna be like, there's a rabbit that's been in some battles.
He's seen some shit.
he's
His eyes are going to get all wide now.
You gotta get him a
I,
eye patch.
Yeah, he's got a good story. It could be like, like, not that he got in a fight with Dexter, it'd be like, I was in a bar late one night, and somebody told me something I didn't like hearing, and I don't deal with that.
Beat him up.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not neutered.
What bunnies do. Yeah. So, well, I know him, Oliver and Dexter have a bromance.
They
I've
do.
seen. Did that just recently start blossoming? Because I didn't see that before in pictures.
I've been posting about it more
Okay.
as they've been together, but from day one, they've pretty much
Oh, that's good.
been in love with each other.
Now, Dexter was your boyfriend's cat?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So when we moved in together, he brought Dexter, and from day one, no hissing, no nothing. And by the end of the week, they were cleaning each other, and Dexter was also mounting Taco.
That is, I was gonna say that is amazing, but it came at the wrong time of that sentence. It's amazing that the two of them just got together like that, because I have never brought another animal into a house with pets that were established, and there not be like a turf war.
Oh, same
Oh, yeah.
here.
Like, yeah.
That tends to happen a lot. And this is the first time I've gotten to see Dexter. And
Oh, you're looking it up?
he
Yeah.
constantly looks like, fuck, what is that?
Yeah. Like, he sees something for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, I can't see it, so. Yeah. He's always, and that's the thing, like, most of the pictures, he's always kind of like looking up.
Yeah.
There's something there, obviously.
It's like, it's either a ghost or God's just like, tell them. Tell them I'm real.
Look at that.
Yeah. He kind of looks,
yeah.
and I think you posted a picture before, he kind of always has like owl eyes.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did a side-by-side comparison of an owl and Dexter, and it's like identical. Like the stork didn't drop him off, it was an owl.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, any future plans for other pets?
No, because I probably
Maybe you
couldn't
should get-
handle it.
Well, I had heard rumblings of a corgi.
Oh, yes.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, when I graduate vet tech school next July.
Welsh corgi.
Yeah, no, cardigan. Yeah.
I have no idea what that means. I buy my dogs mixed. Like the good Lord intended.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for adoption, but I think they're a pretty cool breed, and
Right.
for once, I think I would like to actually own, you know,
purebred.
a purebred.
Right. Well, like we had gotten Cheat. That's my dog's name. The Cheat. It's named after an old internet cartoon from homestarrunner.com.
Okay.
Don't know if you heard of it or not.
No.
But the main character has a little yellow pet named the Cheat. And that's where it
Interesting.
came from. My wife and I both liked the cartoons, so that's where it came from. But we bought her from Getty's. That's what it used to be out there, and now it's like an antique
It used to
boutique
be
store.
on Market Street across from Walmart.
Okay, never.
Yeah, we got her from there, and it was a mixed dog and everything. But the both cats we have were technically rescues,
Okay.
and
What's so technical about it?
well, the first Gracie was owned by my mother and father-in-law, and they just couldn't have her anymore because my mother-in-law developed some severe allergies.
Oh,
So instead of having them put her in a rescue, we decided to take her in.
that's rescuing her
Yeah,
from a rescue.
that's not technically. Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering if there was something more substantial to that. Like you found Meowgie like outside of a nuclear power plant or something like that, and you
He's just
rescued him.
lapping up the water.
He was just
Yeah.
rolling around in green ooze, and I
Yeah.
was like, I should probably take that
Yeah,
home.
you should probably take that home.
like that junkyard cat.
Don't clean him up or anything. Just take him home and feed
Probably
him.
just take that home, let it dry.
Yeah.
And they never did.
But I think a corgi would be fun.
Yeah, I think
Short
they're,
little stubby dogs.
They're a little stumpy. I think it would fit in with a cat.
It's kind of like what a dachshund tries to be, but just didn't get big enough.
God damn it.
I don't know anything about animals.
I've only been around him my whole life, but I know nothing.
Get Taco to ride the corgi.
Corgi into battle. Well, they actually, in fairy fable tales, they were supposedly what fairies would ride into battle.
Yeah.
Cats.
So, no,
No.
the
Oh,
corgis.
Corgis, oh. I was like, cats. Wow.
No.
Make cats more badass.
That's why they have armor.
Yeah. Samurais.
Have you seen cat armor at all before?
I haven't, but
It's really cool, in my
yeah,
opinion.
I should look into that.
He would
Taco
look
armor.
awesome in like a samurai armor suit. Taco
I don't
armor.
know if he would walk in it though.
Nah.
He would probably also
He would sit
over.
it. Now, see, he's in there. He is so calm right now.
That's his little safe zone. I feel like if I would get him out again, he'd probably
He'd be hissing at me, trying to.
like, growl again.
You know how celebrities are. I didn't have the coffee he wanted.
Yeah.
There was no tuna
all
tea.
blue M&Ms.
Yeah, no. The bowl of all green M&Ms, yeah. Do you have any advice for people that want to get their animals out there on the internet?
Yeah, go for it. I'm always, every time somebody says they have an animal, I'm always like, make them an Instagram. Just get on there and start posting pictures. Like, it's a really insanely large community. I honestly feel like most of Instagram is cat and dog and hamster Instagram accounts. Like, it's pretty insane.
I believe it. People do like watching other people's pets.
They do.
But yeah, here's a image of a cat in cat
Oh my
armor.
gosh, that's awesome. That is sick.
Wow.
And he does not really seem to mind it whatsoever.
No. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, you might have. Oh,
you meowing?
spoke.
He doesn't even meow. Like, he never meows ever.
That's the power of Grindcast.
We get the mute, the speak.
That's why we're rated number 100,000 out of podcasts. You gonna come out, buddy?
Like
that was Jason, by the way. The official Grindcast cat.
Got that right.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Well, there we go.
We're sorry.
How you feel about your accommodations? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't like them either.
Hey, what are you doing?
We don't have health insurance, Will. Grindcast hasn't got health insurance.
I know what Catbite can do to.
I'm about to say, do you remember what happened to the last person that got bit by one of her cats?
Yeah, his ear's gonna fall off now.
Yeah.
You want your finger to slough off?
You want some degloving on your finger?
Slough my finger off.
So you're still training to be a vet, or like is that what you're going to school for?
Veterinary technician.
Yeah,
I'm still in school. Don't graduate until July. But I do work at Pets Emergency in Lancaster as a vet assistant, and then I'll be a tech there.
Is that the one on Prince?
Queen Street.
Queen, yeah, that's what it is.
He's the only one of us that lives in Lancaster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been by there quite often because the comic book store is like right across the street.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant for like emergency midnight repairings. I've been there a lot. I fall. I just go into the vet. That's cheaper. So, did I ask, is any other big plans for him in the future coming besides the
television episode?
Yeah,
the MTV thing?
Nothing right now. It kind of comes and goes in spurts. We'll have a few things and then silence. Which I kind of like because the silence is falling on finals and the start of a new semester.
That's really good, actually.
So how did Purina find you? They just saw it on Instagram?
Yeah, I guess.
They were like, oh, people like this cat.
Oh, no. Actually, what happened is I switched him to Purina Pro Plan at one point. And I posted a picture and I was like, oh, like, Mom got me new food. And they saw that. And then that's how that started.
Huh.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
Grindcast enjoys Purina Pro Life.
Yeah. Would you mind eating some out of a bowl?
I'm a team player, so...
All right, I like that. Jason wouldn't do it. He gets sandwiches.
What we're going to have to do is lay you on your back. We're just going to pour the cat food directly into your mouth, followed by milk.
Oh.
Right. Dear God, what have we done? Oh wow! So, do you want to stick around for the rest of this episode, or?
Yeah, I can. I mean, as long as he behaves himself.
All right. Yeah, as long as you feel safe about it.
Yeah.
We'll just go about our episode the way the rest we do, and you can comment on the things that we bring in if you like.
Awesome.
All right, so we'll go into some news. News, as we love news.
True indeed.
All right, I gotta get this goddamn keyboard out. I'm not prepared at all.
Just put the book with all the notes in the pile of crap.
I want to start with this one because this was all over Facebook for quite some time, and it was the Jersey Devil photo.
Yes.
Did you see that on Facebook?
I didn't get to see that. But...
Okay. My first opinion of it is it looked like a lawn ornament for Christmas time. Because, yeah, go ahead and look it up.
Yeah,
he's going to find it, too. He's our go-to guy.
He's our research department.
So it shows, it's like a picture that's like looking up at power lines, okay? And you see a tree on the left side of it, and it's just like a goat. It looks like a goat, and it's a black silhouette. Looks like a goat with wings. Yeah, there it is.
What the heck is that?
And it's so stiff looking that it almost looks like a reindeer that came off of a Santa sleigh ornament in the front yard.
It does not look real at all. It looks like they just fucking photoshopped out the rope or whatever.
Yeah.
That was holding next to the tree and it's right next to it.
And this photo was taken in Egg Harbor Township in New Jersey.
Right.
Over top of a golf course, apparently. Somebody was driving by and they're like, what the hell's that? And then they pull out their camera and they go, is that a flying goat? What is that?
So you think about that. Heritage Hills gets bears on their golf course, and in New Jersey they get the New Jersey Devil.
I'd rather have the goat devil.
Yeah, I think it would be. It would be a lot more interesting.
Well, when I think of the Jersey Devil living in the Pine Barrens, I don't think of a flying goat either.
I thought it was supposed to be like a horse, like half horse,
like a centaur.
It changes. No, not like a centaur.
See, This is more similar to what I'm...
Thank you. See, the front of it looks like a horse.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
like
reverse centaur.
like no,
Like that,
no,
see?
not a reverse centaur.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a dragon and a horse, not a goat. What am I saying? I don't even know anymore.
This is why we're the 100th.
Yeah, it really is.
rated
But like I
podcast.
said, not what I imagined. But when I pulled this picture up, I looked at it and I was mesmerized by it. And I'm like, that is great because this is trending on Facebook right now.
Yeah. And people are calling this scientific evidence.
Damn it, that is awful.
That's about as scientific evidence as like if you watch Mountain Monsters.
That's where I was about to go there.
Yeah. And they just go up to a person's window and put a tape measure up there and they're like, damn, that thing is bigger than goddamn huge. I love it because it looks so fake.
It really does. How could anyone even begin to say that this is scientific?
I kind of want to buy one of those floating like shark balloons now and just fly it around the neighborhood somewhere and somebody's like, it's Sharknado.
Because I mean, like you said, it looks so stiff. If you've seen anything that ever flies, it wouldn't look
Yeah.
like it's just floating there.
It just kind of looks like somebody just like threw it. Like they just like
Well, and also and I'm not like a professional photographer or anything. I'm not a professional graphics worker, but at the same time, I've done some. And when you take pictures of wings flapping, it leaves a trail of the
Right.
wings motion. That's just a solid wing. Like there is no motion there whatsoever. It's just like bam. And if you look close in it, it looks like there's a face inside the wing. Like somebody is actually just like, gotcha.
yeah. There's a lot of optical illusions going on here too, because it kind of looks partly like the goat's going that way, but yet he's coming towards me. And yeah,
The Jersey Devil doesn't make sense.
it doesn't have to make sense.
See, my question that I wonder is when the golfers saw it, if they all just started trying to hit it with their golf balls.
I mean, why would you not?
I'm sure they would take.
They're like,
good.
who needs a hole in one when you get the Jersey Devil with a golf ball?
That's a great story that
Get you a
nobody's ever
free
going to
lunch.
believe, right?
Yeah. He was this big. I don't. It's terrible.
It's really bad.
I'm just gonna start faking photos and see if it trends on Facebook.
It's just like all those photos of like Bigfoot and Nessie. They're not.
I mean, all those real photos,
Stop it.
documented photos
Swear to God.
of
I'll walk out right
of,
now.
of Loch Ness monsters tap dancing on people's porches in Virginia or wherever that was,
Teleporting away.
and then
Yes.
teleporting.
You have to. It was on an. Okay, are you familiar with Ancient Aliens?
Yes.
The show.
God damn it, Matt.
Hey, I'm professional.
No codex.
That's
okay?
our agent calling.
Yeah, it's my agent. So Ancient Aliens has a spin-off show now where the guy who on Ancient Aliens has like the crazy ass hair.
Giorgio.
Yeah, he's the guy doing research for this show, right? So he goes around in his Indiana Jones satchel and he goes around talking to people. And there was a guy, and I'll do my reenactment again from the previous episode where I talked about this. He goes to this trailer, and it's like a trailer that's on a hill that like faces a lake, Lake Champlain. He's like, so tell me what happened. He's like, well, there I was, minding my own damn business, as all great stories start. I came out my door, and right there was a baby Loch Ness monster on his hind fins, dancing on my front porch.
What's he on?
And then he jumped, a portal in the sky opened, and he jumped into it and vanished.
What the hell?
So then, of course, the ancient alien guy's like, well, here's some quartz because that's connected to aliens. And he's like, I completely believe your story. It's just like, then it cuts to something else. And it was great because they reenacted it with like a CG, like Loch Ness Monster baby, like dancing around on his front porch. It was,
And I just totally, I haven't seen that episode, but I can picture it all happening in my head.
yeah, this
Like,
is what people pay
yeah.
$100+
Yeah.
a month with Comcast to watch on
That's
TV.
true. Wow.
Are you mad at the Ancient Aliens guy?
I think I'm laughing too hard and
Yeah.
scaring him.
Yeah.
I think he's mad that the Loch Ness Monster gets more attention than he does.
Yeah.
That's
He's like, what if I went into a portal, Matt? I, the Oliver Taco, went into a portal.
If you seriously jumped off your mom's lap right now and danced on your hind legs and jumped into a portal, I would shoot myself on the air.
And then you'd have to end the episode, Jason, because you're good at that.
I'm perfect. Fantastic.
No, you're not. You're god awful at ending episodes. So, all right. Well, let's move on to one more news topic here. Friday the 13th. You heard about this? You know what that is?
That's that slasher film.
Film. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one that they made like 8 too many of. So they're going to make a game of it. And they're starting a Kickstarter fund, which I now have a fun Kickstarter story to tell everybody. Remember Bloodstain that we pushed so much? Told everybody to buy it? Well, they're not going to give me my copy. I've been in contact with them all day by email because I never got the survey email to tell them what system I wanted on. So I'm like, yeah, this is my information. And they're like, oh, we don't have one registered to that email account. And I'm like, well, that's unfortunate.
You should demand to talk to Iga.
You really should.
Yeah.
He turned into a bat fly over. You just hear him knocking on my door. Here it is. He just flies away. It's like, I want it on Wii U. But yeah, so that's
so odd though.
Yeah,
that you never got it. I got it like the day of the
5 million backers, and I'm the one asshole that's not getting his copy.
So, are you backing the Friday the 13th game then?
Oh yeah, sure.
Now, from what I heard about this, is that originally this game was already made, but not as a Friday the 13th game, and now they're doing the Kickstarter to get the licensing?
They talked to, I guess it was somebody at Paramount? Hey, I think Paramount owns them. Jason.
Is it Paramount or is it Universal?
It's one of the two. Who gives a shit anymore? I spoke to one of
the two, they care.
And they're like, yeah, that would be a great idea. So like, sweet, so we can put some name on this so it has more marquee value. And like it's supposed to be just an online multiplayer, and they're thinking like if we get our goal, we'll put a single player campaign in it, which I'm more for anyway. But the whole idea of it is that one person's going to control it's kind of like Evolved. One person's going to control the monster, and the other people are going to be like camp counselors that are trying to survive through the whole scenario.
So it's
survive as in like you're not actually going to attack, you have to try and wit your way out of the campground by like closing certain doors, turning off stuff, hiding.
Like Clock Tower.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, and there's another game that came out recently on Steam that's very similar to this. It's still in beta, I believe. But basically, one person plays like this ghost and everybody else is just humans who have to wait till a certain amount of time goes by, and a random location in the building you're in allows you to escape. And until then, you can be killed, and then you have to hunt down the other humans.
What do you think about that, Oliver? Do you play video games? No?
Like, I'm not talking to anyone.
No comment.
No comment.
So that's my personal affairs.
You address me as Mr. Oliver. Who the hell do you think you are?
That's sir to you.
No, in all honesty, he's been very nice to us. We can't drag his name.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. He's dragging our name.
He's looking at Jason. Like, Jason has like very good friendships with cats for some reason. Like my cat loves Jason.
Yeah. Cats like me.
It's because you can speak their language.
Sometimes. I just don't know what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
I can speak it, I don't understand it.
This is true. This is very true. Okay. Well, we'll go into request topic here.
Oh.
We only have one.
Okay.
New Line Cinema and Paramount. That's who owns it.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Now, I think this came from your wife, and I need to try and find it. Will?
Oh, okay.
Give me just a moment here, and I will bring it up.
Yes. Just slightly annoyed.
Just a little bit.
Is it being in a new place, or is it the fact that there's, again, caged animals?
I think it might just be the animal smell.
Yeah.
Because it's only animal-related places that kind of gets him growly.
Well, this would be a good one for everybody here, because this is kind of like... This transcends everybody. If you were going to make an internet time capsule to be opened in 50 years' time, what would you put in it?
An internet time capsule.
Yes. So, like, people from 50 years today, you want them to remember this year. Or, like, things that are relevant to this decade.
Have you ever seen any of those, like, X year in review, like, pictures or videos?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
So, I would definitely put this Jersey Devil picture in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would put this moment, because this is going to transcend generations right now.
This moment?
Right now.
Obviously.
That I'm staring into your eyes.
It's gross.
And I would also put in Kickstarter screwing me on my video game. Because 50 years from now, people want to know about that.
No. It's
I wonder if they'll be
Kickstarter.
relevant in 50
It's
years.
Iga. He doesn't like you.
He doesn't.
You're too mean to the Japanese, and he knows it. He's one of our listeners.
He's one of them, yeah.
Oh
Could be.
So what do you think? 50 years from now, what do you want people to know about? What do you want them to learn from?
Man.
Mistakes? I think a PC should be put in there, because I don't want that to happen again. It needs to end now.
It's not going away.
It's never going to go away.
It's going to be here for another 6 years, but I don't want it to repeat after that. I think South Park should be put in there, because I doubt they'll be around 50 years from now. Because they're a very cultural they reference culture a lot, so it would be a good thing to, for people 50 years from now to watch and learn from.
I think there needs to be a picture of the dead raccoon in Toronto that was trending for a while.
I can't remember his name.
We've discussed this on the show before.
Yeah, we did.
I don't listen to the show.
Oh, that's right.
Trash Panda. His name is Trash Panda.
Trash Panda.
I just edit it all the time.
There was a dead raccoon in Toronto that was just out on the sidewalk.
Oh, right. Yes,
And
I remember
people
this.
just kept calling to have it removed, and no one came to have it removed, and then eventually they just made a shrine.
Yeah, people started bringing
they started putting candles and
the
stuff around the
candles,
raccoon.
That's
I
weird.
don't know the correct term, the Jesus candles,
Canada.
and then put around him, and he was trending. He was on.
Yeah.
He had his own Twitter account.
That's right.
What?
I remember that because there was a similar article to, it was a different town in the United States where they were making it that you could send emails to the trees.
Oh,
in
yeah, the
town
tree.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then instead of it just being you could, it was set up so you could tell city officials if there's something wrong with the trees, but people took it the other way and started sending the trees kind emails and dedications and words of
That's
wisdom
his
and
tombstone.
Bye.
I gotta see this again. Yeah, that's right.
That's his tombstone.
It looks like the not wounded warrior. It looks like the unknown soldier tomb that's down the street from my house.
Step softly. A dream lies buried here. Trash Panda. That's its name. That's what they changed it to after they made the
original
Twitter and whatnot.
The original Twitter account was Dead Raccoon Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should go in there because that needs to be remembered. I think there should be a warning about downloading Tor. I think people in the future should know that it's not the most kind web browser you can use, and used improperly, you could go to places you never once dreamed of before. You don't know what Tor is?
No, I'm over here.
I'm sure you're familiar with the logo of it. Basically, it's like Tor in purple, and it's an onion is the logo.
Okay.
Basically, it's used as an encryptor that you can search the deep web without being found because, you're not supposed to go there. But if some people were getting in trouble because they were downloading it and just using it, and they were being able to access places that they didn't think they would be able to get to. And then it was just people were, because the deep web, people know how to just find you because you just show up. And they were getting harassed. And yeah, so it's not a kind place, kids. If you want that experience, just go to 4chan and be quiet.
I was just about to say, the internet in general is not a kind place.
Well, you just...
Unless you're a taco cat.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, he's not on the deep web.
This is the good part of the
No,
internet.
not
Just winked at me.
Not yet. Coming to a deep web near you.
I don't know. Maybe he isn't. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't think you want him on the deep web.
Well, Taco Cat should definitely be in a time capsule. That right there should be in a time capsule.
Yeah, we'll just stick him in.
Yeah.
Does he hiss normally?
No,
I don't think-
doesn't growl.
I don't think 50 years is going to be too kind to him in that capsule.
I love it.
This cat comes
doesn't hiss, doesn't growl. First time ever on your show.
comes on our show and he's
Talking.
piss and
growling.
vinegar right now.
So we have audio
Full of
gold.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else is going to hear that except listeners of Grindcast.
No, well, and all of his Instagram friends that I tell to come
Excellent.
here, and then they're gonna be like, "Who is this kid?"
Who is this cat? Who is this cat? He's not nice like I was told.
I found another image of a Trash Panda.
body's decaying.
Yeah.
That is not okay. It's not okay.
They took a picture of a raccoon and put it next to it.
He was bloated.
Jeez.
This is what you do with the internet now, though.
Trying to think of other things. I mean, obviously,
I think
tons of cat videos need to be on that time capsule. The ones with cats just knocking crap off of tables.
It's never going to go away.
Does he do that?
He doesn't. No.
He doesn't do that thing with the little tap that the cats do with their paws, like like his candle.
Oh God!
Throwing candles at me, Will.
I got that from the dollar store. Okay, that is not replaceable.
Couldn't control myself.
You got a good cat. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, like,
even for being annoyed right now, he's really well behaved.
Because you know how like people always they're like cats are jerks. Mm-hmm. That's what Mr. Miyagi is. He's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
Well, I'm making it sound really bad to like hate my cat. I don't hate him. He just has this tendency, like, say you're out in my living room, you're sitting on like the long couch, and he's on the love seat. Mm-hmm. You get up, say you just want to get a glass of water. You get up to go get that water. He will get up, get in your path, and just stop, and then walk real slow, allowing you to just be like, and eventually just like, get the fuck out of my way. And then he looks back, and he's like, asshole. Plus, he doesn't meow. He whaz.
Wah?
Yeah, he goes, wah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's a cabot.
Maybe, like, when we're done, if you want, I will unleash the beast.
Yeah,
And
you
should. I got more pens in this drawer. You don't have to give it back.
For those listening at home, Matt just impaled me with... It's not even a Bic.
No, it's not even a Bic, dude. This is dollar store pens. This whole office is built in the dollar store.
Miyagi will also steal your chair.
Yeah, he's always in my
Will's
chair.
gotten up plenty, and then when we get back, he's sitting right there.
That's why it's always wet.
Well, because my cat has a habit. He likes to go in, like if somebody has a shower, he likes to go in the shower and drink the residual water around the drain.
Yeah, cats are weird.
But and when you're ever done doing a shower, your faucet head still drips a little. So he's just there getting like water all over. He's like, I don't give a crap. And then he wants to snuggle with you. Yeah. And then you're just like, what? Cats aren't supposed to be wet. Get away from them. They're supposed to be the driest animals on the face of the earth.
Really?
Well, they don't like water. So you'd expect a cat to be dry.
What are the animals that bathe in, like, sawdust? Are those ferrets?
Chinchillas.
Oh, chinchillas.
Because water would just cause them to grow mold.
Right.
The more you...
Cool.
You're gonna start growing moldy chinchillas? Just Army of the Night.
I want a moldy chinchilla in my time capsule.
So you're going to be like Wilbur, but with chinchillas and not mice.
Oh, Willard.
Yeah, Willard.
Yeah.
Wilbur. Chocolate. Well, that's what we'll call it, because you're Will. We'll make a. That's right. Well, I'm going to start saving up money and make a B-movie pun of it. Oh Wilbur. God. You control mice with a recorder. Chinchillas.
Covered in mold.
Whatever. We got to get it down, all right? We got to write it.
Yeah, this is early stages.
Just make a poster.
See, this is our show. I'm sure you listened a couple times, but this is what we do. We pick a topic, and then we don't talk about it.
That's quite all right.
And then we wonder why people don't request topics.
It's not always that we don't talk about the topic is. It's like 90% of the time. The 10% is when we shine.
We have the attention span of the internet, so...
We are the internet.
Wow.
We all have cats.
I don't want that responsibility.
Bold statements.
I don't want that responsibility.
Bold statements here in the Grindcast studios.
So we're going to get into a discussion topic, since that's what we're doing. And these actually work better in the long run.
True indeed.
All right. We're sticking with Halloween type stuff, since it's a spoopy month.
Certainly is.
So, I'm going to go with favorite horror movies, because I don't think we've done that one yet. We've talked about horror movies, but like your personal favorites, like your go-to every month during the...
Every month? No, I
your go-to during the month of Halloween.
Every month should be Halloween.
I agree, because it's my favorite holiday of the year. Christmas is overrated. It takes up way too much retail space.
It goes from July till
it's already out.
January.
I mean,
I
Christmas
know.
trees out already.
Have you seen some of those stores that have like Christmas trees with Halloween decorations on them? Mm-hmm. That's the worst.
What's that crap?
Who does that?
The Germans never did that. So,
I want my Christmas to stay German.
I do, like God intended.
I don't think you did.
I want my Christmas tree to just have candles on it, real candles, so I have the fear of dropping wax and burning my house down. So, my go-to movies, because a lot of them are, and they're not very good either, my go-to Halloween movies.
Those tend to be the best, though.
They are. Ernest Scared Stupid is one of my go-tos.
That is it's a top pick.
You've never been?
Any Ernest
Do you
movie.
want to borrow it?
She's never seen any
when
Ernest
did they come
movie.
out?
Oh,
Like, is this
it's
my time?
been out.
Like, is this
Don't
something
say that
I
like
was-
you're like super young. Make us feel old.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Usually that's the problem. It's not like my time, so that's why I usually haven't seen it.
How old are you?
23.
You should know about Ernest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're only 4 years
Don't they
younger
teach
than
about
me.
him in school anymore? Jim Varney, don't they discuss him in
He's all about safety.
U.S. culture?
I don't know.
World history.
Yeah, it should be behind you.
So what is this movie?
Right. Okay. See The Exorcist.
Yes.
Right to the left of it,
No, yes. You put your Ernest movies right beside The Exorcist.
where it belongs.
That's a good
Where it
movie.
belongs, yeah.
All right.
1991.
This man. This movie right
I
here.
feel like I've seen that face.
This
You
is.
definitely have.
These are the best movies he's ever done. Goes to camp, stupid, and goes to jail.
I've actually never seen Going to
Mwah!
Goes to jail is great, yeah, because
Yeah.
he gets powers when he gets
So is it
electrocuted.
actual,
what?
like horror, or is
I'll-
it more?
no,
like
it's a comedy.
I'll tell you, it's on YouTube. Just watch it for free.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're not gonna understand anything that's going on, but you're gonna love it. So that's one of my go-tos. I always watch Pumpkinhead 2 because it's terrible, and it makes me laugh. I watch The Exorcist every year, and I watch Halloween, and I try to make it through the entire Friday the 13th library.
Foolish.
I don't get through the whole Nightmare on Elm Street because after like 3, I kind of don't care anymore. After the Dream Warriors are done, I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
So that's.
Warriors.
I play that every time I take a shower.
It's a little bit too much information.
It's just the right amount of information.
Not for me.
What about
too
you?
much.
Well, and I watched that Vampire. Is it just called Vampire or is it Vampire? The black Vampire. I watch Vampire every year. Because it's a great silent black and white.
Well, it's kind of silent. There is.
There is some sound. Yeah, there's music. But the atmosphere is just perfect. And it's just like one of those Halloween movies where it's like, you gotta watch it.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite all-time horror movie is The Haunting from 1963.
The original
The original.
Haunting.
Not the
Liam Neeson.
Owen Wilson's head getting knocked off in the fireplace. Haunting. The original. Of course, right now, if you go to grindedword.com, you can see my reviews this month every day. I can't believe I put myself through it. I'm reviewing a different Hammer horror movie every day during the month of October. I love those. Dracula Prince of Darkness is probably my favorite one of those. As far as current modern day stuff goes, The Orphanage, I'm a big fan of. Del Toro, I love Del Toro's stuff.
He's fantastic. He's pissed off.
Am I
Silent
making the
Hills.
same miscommunication with this movie as I did the last time? Because didn't you bring this up and I was like, you mean the terrible one with the
The boy with the sack on his head?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that one?
I do like that one.
Okay, that's fine. Your opinions.
It's foreign.
It's
and
like
it's
your opinion,
subtitled,
man.
and yeah, it's whatever, dude. But
like your opinions, man.
Matt's basically saying that regardless how stupid you are, it's your opinion and I'll respect it.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you were trying to do that, be an asshole, or help me. I don't know, because you kind of had a smirk.
And I know I've brought it up before, but the old Dark House. I love the old Dark House, but.
Oh well, yeah.
But
You gotta watch
It sounds
the-
like I'm 90 years old because half of my movies on my list are from the 1930s. So
Let's hear from a young person.
yeah,
What do you watch?
Yeah, young person.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the baby in the room.
she's gonna say Scream. I know it now.
No, I mean they're okay. I like the Halloween movies. I'm also a big paranormal junkie. So Exorcist, anything like that.
I thought you were
When
gonna
you
say
said paranormal, I was like, don't
Activity.
say
Like-
activity.
Oh no! Oh god, no! Not that movie.
thank
Oh my
you.
god, no!
God, you can stay.
No.
Come on the show anytime.
Come back anytime.
Those movies are
Just
so
not
dumb.
Halloween.
No,
Yeah,
so
they're terrible.
I like, stuff like The Exorcist and all those kind of like freaky possessive movies. People get possessed and start climbing the walls.
Excellent. One I've been... So, go ahead.
How come
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jason. Don't let me interrupt you, Jason. Go right ahead. Jason?
How come no one here has mentioned The Shining? That is a fantastic
is a good
movie.
movie.
The Jack Nicholson version, not Stephen King's remake,
because
which was
I was... Because you cut me off when I was going to cut you off. I was about to mention The Shining.
I want my turn, though. You already went.
This is how we work.
The Shining's
It is.
good, but I made the same mistake you did and watched that documentary.
You're
foolish.
Yeah, no, never mind.
The one that has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's all about the
space.
mainland.
I'm getting my Stephen King's mixed up because he's like The Shining, and I'm like, yeah, The Stand. Nobody watches that damn movie anymore.
Yeah, The Shining, the first Evil Dead.
Second Evil Dead's the only one you need.
Get over it.
By dawn.
It's the perfect.
Excuse me.
It's the perfect remake.
1408.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching 1408.
I if I can squeeze that one in there, like, because I have a pretty giant library of stuff I try to get through.
Yeah.
Because I watch Identity every year, because that's a really good one, and I watch Mothman Prophecies. I put that one in there. I've been adding The Mist to my rotations.
That's a good one.
Ship.
Because even though it has the most depressing ending of all time,
I don't know what's more depressing, the end of The Mist or the end of Marley and Me. I don't know which is more depressing.
I think it's a tie.
That's pretty darn close, right?
Yeah. If Owen Wilson wasn't in Marley and Me, it would be just the tad bit more depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I see Owen Wilson, I just get really mad. I don't know what it is. Just like, you've got money. Fix that damn nose. Fix it already.
Another movie I was going to bring up, but I just
Yeah, our
forgot
second
it.
youngest person in the room.
Yeah, I get to be that person now.
Yeah. You're the youngin' now.
I feel old. Fuck. Like I said, there's another movie I wanted to mention, but I can't remember what it was because it started talking about Marley and Me. And
Well,
It does throw a curveball in horror when you bring up Marley.
mentioned Pumpkinhead 2 earlier.
Yes.
And one of the stars of Pumpkinhead 2 is the great Lance Henriksen.
it is.
There's a film that I'm going to have to pull out and watch, and it's been a little while since I watched it. It's called Near Dark. It's a vampire film.
Yes, I know
with,
of Near Dark.
Bill Paxton's in it. The great Bill Paxton's in it. And it's a really good. It kind of goes under the radar when it comes to 80s vampire movies. Everybody remembers The Lost Boys when it comes to
care about The
80s
Lost
vampire.
I'm sorry, what?
We go through this all the time.
You mean Youngblood? Young Guns? Yeah, Young Guns. Yeah.
Billy the Kid is a vampire.
So you like the original Exorcist, like the Linda Blair.
Who does not?
Your mother sucks.
I'm surprised you've heard of it.
Yeah,
It's way beyond your years.
Stop.
My mom was with someone who was big into
Yeah.
paranormal movies, so me and him would always sit down and watch all the old school and new school stuff. It was awesome.
See, and since the internet and YouTube has become such a big influence in the lately, I've added watching reviews of people reviewing movies that I watch to my repertoire for the holidays. Because I always watch
Inception stuff
you
right
really
there.
like Cinema Snob, don't you?
I watch his stuff, and I watch Nostalgia Critic when he does reviews of horror movies and Phaelus. Yeah, I watch his.
Now I like Cinema Snob, but the thing is, I don't normally watch half the movies he actually watches.
Well, no, because some of them are gay porn.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you don't watch that on your free time.
Right. But my free time. That's strictly professional.
You watch it at work.
Where it belongs.
So that's what you did in the office.
Oh, didn't come out for days.
Another movie I like to watch during Halloween is Demon Knight, the Tales from the Crypt movie.
I have a love-hate relationship with all of the Tales from the Crypt movies.
That's the
that they
only
made
one I like.
I was gonna say we're not gonna talk about Bordello
It's terrible. That's a terrible movie.
with
Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller, yeah.
Cheese and crepes. Is that
Doing his
horrible.
Dennis Miller style smart comedy that nobody gets. Oh my gosh.
So what's this love-hate relationship with it?
I just back when I guess that was in the 90s when they made those last two, because that was I think that was the last two that they made that went to theaters. They made it was all over TV. They made such a big deal about it. And then I finally watched like Bordello of Blood, and I'm like, it's just like, it's like watching a really bad late night Skinamax movie with Dennis Miller in it. And no thank you.
Just moving right on from that.
It's like, thanks. I wasted my Blockbuster membership on this.
Did you get to see Demon Knight, though? I'm sure you have.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you're missing out.
Because I don't really like Billy Zane.
He's not such a big
The only
deal,
Billy
that.
Zane movie I'll watch is The Phantom.
Why?
Not even
Why would
Titanic. You
say
go
that?
right to the Phantom.
Because it's horrible.
I saw it in the theater.
You did.
Yeah.
You wasted some money that day.
It was my parents' money.
I think my mom took us to see that as well. It's a garbage movie.
It's scary.
It's a terrible film.
It's very spoopy.
Because the reason I keep going back to you is not just because you're quiet, but
And because you're a guest.
but
You have
the
to
fact
talk.
that like I
It's
noticed you
mandatory.
nodding over there when I mentioned The Haunting. Have you seen The Haunting before? Okay.
No.
So you get where I'm coming from with that, because it's one of those movies that it's scary because of what you don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I love the original 13 Ghosts.
I never got to see that.
For simply just for the end.
I've only seen the remake that came out in like, what was it, 2000?
Yeah.
And that
With
is
Tony Shalhoub
it's
and Matthew
hilarious.
Lillard. And,
See, the best thing is the original 13 Ghosts actually kind of like predict the future because they like wear the Oculus Rift in that movie.
yeah, they had these special glasses. It's exactly like the remake where they had special glasses to be able to see the ghosts.
Yeah.
And they actually, that was a William Castle film, and he was really big into having little things that you would get at the theater, like you would get a pair of the glasses
put you into the movie.
to put you into the movie. And then there's a great movie that he made called Mr. Sardonicus about this guy who has a deformity and he's this horrible person. And at the end, you decide basically whether he lives or dies, and you were given a card with a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And it's like you could determine the end. Now, they didn't film two endings, but it was still kind of a cool little gimmick that he did. And he also did for House on Haunted Hill, he had the skeleton on a string that would come down through the aisles of the movie theaters and stuff. And
See,
what do we get nowadays? We get rumble seats at our theaters. We don't get anything
Yeah,
cool
so
like
if you
that.
buy
don't get anything.
popcorn, it just goes all over.
You get recliners.
Yeah.
Hey, those are nice though.
Yeah, they are.
Because some of the movies that I've went to see with Fred lately, I'm like, thank God I can go to sleep in this. This is god awful. But and I can't believe we've almost skipped this. I watch Shaun of the Dead every year.
True indeed. It's a fantastic.
Never seen it?
No.
You don't know who Simon Pegg is?
No.
How can you not know who Simon Pegg is?
I mean, I don't know. Show me a picture. I
I'm
might
sure
know.
she knows
This
who he
just
is.
took a really
this got really dark.
right down behind you. Yep.
That is Simon Pegg.
I've seen him.
Not the woman, and not Nick Frost.
Yeah, he plays Scotty
Simon
in the new
Pegg.
Star Trek
I've
movies.
seen him, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie, no.
It's
Some
a
people-
zombie movie. It takes place in Britain, and it's a comedy.
There are some people that say that it's one of the greatest zombie films of all time.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have
Like
to
the very
check it out.
beginning when the zombie thing happens, he's like, because he has this normal morning routine where he just goes to the shop, buys like a cone,
Cornetto.
a Cornetto cone, and
Or
a
the
soda,
Cornetto trilogy.
and like he's done it so many times that like he doesn't pay attention to anything around him, so he's just like walking there
You start
and
to
like
notice slight things change.
he's like walking there and there's like people eating somebody like on the street, and he's just like.
whatever.
He buys his stuff. It's like he realizes the shopkeeper's not there. He's like, just leave the
leaves
money
his
on
money
the
there.
desk. He's just like walking back, and then like they're watching it on the news, and they still left all the doors unlocked. They're watching it. They're like, zombie outbreaks happening. Board up your doors. And then
just
his
change the
roommates are just
channel.
like. And they change the channel, and then somebody comes in. They're like, "Oh, that one's got its leg off."
It's fucking hilarious because when he first goes to the shop or whatever, they have the kid with the soccer ball. He like nearly hits him, and he's coming back the other time. The kid, like the soccer ball flies by, and he's like, "God damn it, kid!" And he just keeps walking.
Yeah.
But the kid's like walking after him to eat him. Then they go out to the yard later and start throwing the records at the zombies. They're trying to pick out which ones to get rid of because
Oh my god.
Yeah, they also have a classic debate in the middle of all this going on. Like they're driving to get his girlfriend. His father-in-law is like bleeding out of his neck because he got bit, and it's like this real tense time. And then one of them goes like, "Well, you know, dogs can't look up." And they're like, driving's like, they sure can look up. Who the hell ever told you dogs can't look up?
I
Yes.
Into this movie.
Yeah, it's
Will
good.
actually has a Shaun of the Dead shirt, which no one gets.
Nobody gets.
Nobody
Yeah.
gets.
Yeah.
Was that which one was that?
It's the one. It's like a Monopoly chance card, and it says,
Oh, right, yeah.
This is advanced to the
The
Winchester.
Winchester.
Wait for this to blow over.
That's the whole other thing. They go to a bar all the time, a pub called the Winchester. They always do this. They're like, Winchester. So, like, they're making their way there, and they run into a friend of theirs that's like a survivalist, and she's like, oh, well, we're heading this way because we're going to go to the bunker and everything. Where are you guys going? Oh, the Winchester. We're just going to go there and just wait it out.
I love how when they discuss where to go, and they're like, okay, we'll swing by here, do this and that, and then we'll go to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for it to all blow over. And they do this like 4 times with slight
And
differences
it all
in it.
ends with them going to the Winchester at the end. And then there was the whole thing with the guy that had the gun mounted above the bar. And they're like, it's just a relic. It's not real. And it's like,
He used to be a gangster.
yeah, that's right.
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg do lots of movies together, and in that movie, Nick Frost plays like a drug-dealing delinquent. He doesn't really do anything, and whenever he goes to the Winchester, he just like makes up stories about the people at the Winchester. And
Yeah.
the owner is like an ex-mafia, and like his wife is like a trophy wife, and there's one of the bartenders was like a hooker or something.
Yeah.
It's an excellent
Yeah,
film.
I definitely recommend it.
I'll check it out.
And to anybody out there who hasn't watched it, get with the times.
Talking about Shaun of the Dead's got Taco relaxed.
Yeah, he is. This is the most relaxed I've seen him the whole time.
I'm trying to think of cat-related horror movies, and the only ones that I can think of
Cat's
are
Eye.
Pet
That's what I was about to say.
Stephen King's Cat's Eye. That's another good
You could go real old school and go
Cujo.
Curse of the Cat People.
Curse the Cat People, Cujo. I know it's dogs, but it's still
Oh, yeah, I was
pets.
gonna say- yeah, Cujo.
Still pets.
Still pet.
Dog cats.
Dog cat.
Cat dog.
I'm sure there was a
The
Halloween
Black
episode.
Cat.
Yeah.
It's rude.
A Cat 09
discriminating.
Tails. It doesn't have to do with cats, but it has cat in the title.
No, it's true. It does. It does. It does.
It's completely different.
I believe that's an Argentino.
I think it's Fulci.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
It don't matter.
Listen,
Get your Italian director straight.
Yeah.
This is a professional show, damn it.
Listen, us sounding smart about Italian horror directors nobody gives a shit about. Well, we're over that magic time, so we're gonna have to end the show. I want to thank you for coming on, and I
Thanks for
want to thank
having
you,
me.
Guy.
Why don't you let him in the
Kobe.
show?
You want to end the show? You probably do it better than Jason.
Yeah, he definitely would.
Just silence.
You want to tell everybody where they can find you and Taco?
Sure. We're on Instagram as Oliver Taco. Just type that in, and we will pop up. And we're on
Quite fast,
Facebook.
actually.
Yeah. And we're on Facebook just as Taco. He's a public figure.
Yeah.
He is. It's awesome too. I love his logo. It's on the cat box too, right?
It
Yeah.
is.
It's just like tacos everywhere. It's just great. So I'll remind everybody then also that you can find us at grindcast.libsyn.com. If you're a big fan of Taco, please listen to this episode. I'm going to have his name in the title so you can't miss it.
I love how you tell them to do that at the end of the episode.
The end of the episode. Go back and listen to it again.
Yeah.
And just fully take it all in.
Yeah.
Really
And turn the
experience.
volume up that way you can hear all the hissing.
Yeah, listen to it.
Hey, you know what? If
That'd
you
be
guys can
one
end this
meow.
better than me, then do it.
Go to
I certainly
grindedword.com
can.
during the month of October because I'm doing reviews
stop.
every day.
Every day. Wah.
Press stop right now.
Stop right now. Listen to whatever the fuck you do. I don't care.
You can also find us on YouTube.
And on
YouTube. Yep, go ahead. Say it. Say
the
it.
Twitter,
On the Twitter.
Matt has one of those set up for us.
Yeah. Big G. Grinded word. Because that's how Twitter wanted me to do it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a capitalization on this motherfucker.
Yeah. And next week, the 23rd, you can see me and Will live
Oh yes, you
and in
can.
concert at ConsoleCon in Lancaster. Just
Yes.
check out the ConsoleCon Facebook page. All the info you need is right there. It's going to be fun. I hope.
We'll
I'm
see.
sure it will. We'll make it fun.
Oh yes, they
Come
will.
hell or high water.
We're also going to have some things there for everybody. Magnets, stickers.
The first ever Grindcast t-shirt.
Yes.
Get it now before the moths eat it.
Damn it.
Because it's made out of that kind of food they like. We'll also have stickers and magnets there. You can put it all over your car and let people know we exist. All right, everybody. As always, thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you in the next episode.